everyone, welcome back to the channel. And today we will be learning how we can push our existing folders or projects into our GitHub using the command line. So before we get started, I would request all of you to download Git in your system. Whichever system you are using, just click on downloads by going on this link called git/stm.com. The link is given below in the description. Go to downloads and on clicking downloads, you will be redirected to this page. Select whichever operating system that you are using, whether it is Mac or Windows or Linux. I have already downloaded Git for Windows, which the operating system which I am using. So you can download it from here, and after that, we will get started. So I hope you all have downloaded Git by now. Now we will be creating a new folder on our desktop, which is exactly the project folder that you wish to push on your GitHub. So I'll name this folder as new project. And inside the folder, you can just paste all your code files that you wish to upload on your GitHub. So once you have done this, the next step is just right click here, go on show more options, and you will see two options here, Git GUI here and Git Bash. Both these options will only be available if you have already downloaded Git in your system. Once you download Git, these two options will appear on your screen. So we will click on Git Bash here inside the folder itself. I'll do it again. Inside the folder in this blank space, I right click and go on show more options. Click on Git Bash here. This is the black command line box which opens. This is basically the Git which we will be using. This is actually a command line and we will be writing in commands over here in order to push our project folder to our GitHub directly. So there are certain set of commands which need to be written down over here. But before writing down the commands, go on your GitHub. Just go to this site github.com and sign in from your own account. After signing in from your account, you will see your profile page like this. Whichever repositories you have created or not will show over here. Next, just go to this small plus sign over here in the right top and click on New Repository. On clicking New Repository, we are redirected to this page. Here, we will give the name of our repository. So if I am making a project Java, I'll name it as Project Java. You can name it as you wish to. After giving it a name, we can also write a description, which is optional. So I'm leaving it blank for now. The repository is public, which means that anyone on the internet can see this repository. Since GitHub is an open source software, anybody on the internet can search for the name of your repository and look at your project files. If you wish to keep it private, you can also choose this option. For now, I'm going on with public. Now we can leave all the rest of the options like this as it is and click on create a repository. So now I have created a repository called Project Java, and after creating the repository, I have all the commands that I need to run in my command line written down over here. So we will now go back to our command line box, which we had opened up using git bash here, and write down git init. It shows initialized empty Git repository in whichever location in which you are working. Next, what I will do is I will write down Git status. On writing down Git status, it shows me that on my GitHub, I am working on my branch master. Now, while we work on GitHub, we can make many branches. What are these branches basically? When a lot of people work on a single project, we can create separate branches for each individual so that it is easier to collaborate with each other sitting in different parts of the world and also get updates as to which person has contributed which part of the code. So it is very easy to later on merge all these branches once again. So we will be looking at this branch section in the later videos. Right now, moving forward, on clicking on Git status, basically it tells us the branch which we are working on and also the files which I have added. All these files, I have added 4 files, and all these files are right now untracked, which means Git does not recognize all these files in the GitHub right now, in the project right now. For adding them to the GitHub, there are certain more commands which we need to run. So to add it, we simply have to write the command git add dot. Now what this command means is we are adding all the files which are untracked right now to our uh, repository. On clicking git add dot, there is no other command displayed, and simply we move on to the next command, which is git commit -m. You can simply copy the command from here and paste it. So basically what this command does is it commits the changes. Commit means basically saves the changes to the GitHub. So and -m is actually a message which we wish to write. This is a good practice to write a message down here so that you can easily remember that for what purpose you had made that commit. So in case you are adding a Java file, you can write it like adding to Java file. So later on, whenever you wish to track your progress, you can easily remember which all files were added. So after this, all these things are displayed. 4 files changed, 53 new lines were inserted, and 4 files have been added right now. Next, what we will do is we will write down git remote add origin. If you wish to, you can simply copy the command from here and copy this link. This link or this link, both the links are same. Basically, you are copying the link of your repository in which you are working. In inverted commas, we write it like this: git remote add origin and the repository URL. We press enter. Next, we will write git push origin master. Now, master is the name of the branch on which we are working. We know from here that the branch on which we are working is master. Therefore, I have written git push origin on the master branch itself. Here also the name of the branch is displayed. So if you are working with master branch, just write git push origin master and press enter. Yes. On pressing enter, you will see these 5-6 lines printed over here. Just leave them as it is, and you can also be redirected to a new page which will ask you to enter your email or username and password of GitHub. So make sure you remember your GitHub password. Just enter your GitHub password, and all your changes will now reflect on this page. Click on code over here, and on clicking on code, you have added all these files. The message which I had written is also written along with these files over here, and all these changes have now been added. So basically, I have been able to push my project folder on this GitHub using the command line. So in case you have any doubt, feel free to write down in the comment section below. I'll definitely answer your questions. And that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel.